Hey, this is comparing correlation coefficients in numerical form, and the question is which of the following values represents the strongest correlation coefficient? So once again, this is a question of strength, and I want to remind you that when we're dealing with strength, that we do not care about, it has nothing to do with, has no equivalence with positivity or negativity. And that's the trap that you're going to see in this particular question here. So the easiest thing to do when we're dealing with looking for issues of strength is to disregard the positivity or the negativity of the correlation and just look for the number that is closest to 1. Now, you could also think of it as being closest to -1 if you don't want to lose those negatives. In other words, which one is the furthest away from 0 is another way of thinking about it. So when we look at these four numbers, we want to say, all right, well, which is the one that's going to be closest to 1 or -1? And so even though that -8 makes it seem like the smallest number, it's the one. If you ignore that negative, there you can see it as a decimal 8, or you could think of it as being closest to -1, depending on how you want to look at it. So this one right here is going to be our strongest correlation coefficient. The one that they want you to pick is the 0.7. This is the distractor over here, because they want you to think, wow, this is 0.7 is bigger than -0.8 because of the issue of the sign. But remember, strength has nothing to do with sign. So don't get fooled by this question over here. There's our answer right there in terms of the strongest one.